Hi guys!
Hi!
So first of all, we wanna tell you that we're really sorry for not uploading anything in the last week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 10 years, whatever, because we have final exams next week and of course we're studying all the time and
Always.
yeah, always. No, and another reason is because we don't really live next to each other's door and yeah, it's a bit complicated.
I have to drive like half an hour and I don't have a car on my own.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks.
But no, we're here and we have something to tell you. On the 23rd of April, we went to a concert in Augsburg, which is in Germany, somewhere in Germany. And we went there to see a band called Kissin Dynamite for the second time. Well, the trains in Germany were striking
like always when we want to see Kissin Dynamite.
Yeah, I mean it's only been twice now, but maybe it's some kind of a curse. We have to
The curse of Kissin Dynamite.
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, so it took some time and a lot of money until we finally got to the venue where we would see Kissin Dynamite.
And we were there like 1.5 hours before we could go inside. So we were just sitting in front of the
building. And there were only 3 other people, so it was pretty cool.
At least our plan to be some of the first people worked.
Yeah.
Because we need to be frontline.
Yes, of course. And something else happened we would have never expected.
Because that day in the morning in school, we were talking about how small the chance is to see them before a concert starts, and this would never happen ever. And we're just sitting there, and suddenly there's a guy with a Kissin Dynamite shirt, and I was like, I don't know, he looks familiar. Wait, that's their manager.
And suddenly the band members followed him outside. They were walking past us like, I don't know, 5 meters or something. Or a bit more, but they were just walking there and we just sat there and
freaked out.
Yeah, we kind of freaked out. We were like, oh my god, they're here! And then we of course we said hello and everything, or maybe we screamed hello. We said
I'm
hello.
not sure anymore.
And actually they all ignored us except for one. And yeah, that one guy, that was Jim. And he said hello as well, which, yeah.
Which is pretty awesome because he's definitely one of our favorites.
Yes, we love him. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And we were probably pretty awkward, like always.
Because, I don't know how those people do that. We were the only ones freaking out. The others the others just sat there like, oh yeah, there's the band.
Well, who cares?
We'll see them later anyway.
And we were freaking out. Yeah, and before we could go inside, they came back and we saw them again. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. And then we finally got inside. And we had some things with us, like some brownies and knickknacks and stuff, and we thought we would have to give it to the security guys, but they said we could take that stuff inside, which was also pretty cool.
And then we walked inside and we were pretty busy because we wanted to be first row, definitely.
Yes.
So we didn't run, but we walked to the stage and then we realized there's nothing, absolutely nothing between the stage and the crowd. We were directly in front of the stage.
We could just lean on the stage and get comfortable. I mean, that's so crazy. And then we sat down with our back to the stage, you know, and there were the guys of the
opening act.
They were walking around and
there was that one guy who really looked like the bassist of Kissin Dynamite when you first saw him, because he had the same hair and everything.
Yes, and then I thought that there was that guy again, and I said, hey look, there's Steffen. And suddenly we realized that is Steffen, the guy from Kissin Dynamite, and I don't know, it was crazy. And he was just walking around there, and I mean, we saw them like before the show, and it was just like nobody
cared, like
except for us.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then the opening act started playing. They played like for half an hour.
Yeah, half an hour, but they were pretty cool.
They were pretty cool, yeah. What was the name?
The Bullet Monks.
Yeah, I think we even got that card. And yeah, they were pretty cool. But we were afraid that the lead singer might, that thing where you put the microphone on, that he might hit us with that in the face. Because we were just really front row, and
he always ran around with it, and I don't know, and kind of waved it around.
Yes, kind of like in front of our face, like whoa, and what the hell, dude?
But they were pretty cool, and also pretty funny. The drummer fell off his chair in the end.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. Well, and then we didn't have to wait very long until Kissin Dynamite got on stage with the first song, DNA. And I think we completely lost our mind because they were so freaking awesome.
And then we were so near to them. Like, the guitarist Jim, he was sometimes really directly in front of me. Like, I could have tied his shoelaces together if I wanted to.
And the singer, Hannes, well, he kind of was like over.
Yeah, because he was always really on the edge of the stage and kind of leaned forward, and you were just standing there like...
And you had to make like this, and of course our necks hurt afterwards.
But the other guitarist, Anne, he was in front of us the most of the time.
But we didn't really...
Yeah, we didn't really watch it, and I was so scared he would smack us in the face with his guitar.
Yeah, and also one thing, the lead singer, I mean, his name is Hannes, but we call him Brownie because his last name is Braun, meaning brown, and we thought we would call him Brownie because we know some people called Hannes, and I don't know. The name
he's just not Hannes for us.
He's Brownie.
He's Brownie.
Okay.
Deal with it.
So, of course the concert was over way too fast.
Yeah.
But I think you might want to tell.
It was so awesome. Because the concert just kind of came to an end. And of course they are always throwing the guitar plugs into the crowd. But always really far away. And also exactly on the other side. Like we were standing more on the right side. They always threw it on the left side. And then the drummer came forward with one of his drumsticks. I don't even know why he always just throws one away. I don't know. But he also looked over the crowd. And I started screaming so much. I was so sure after the concert I wouldn't have a voice anymore, but I don't think I've ever screamed so loud the whole concert.
Yeah.
And he suddenly looked at me, and I was just like, oh my god, really? And I don't know, he looked at her for a second and was just like, no, it's mine.
It was hers all the time.
Yeah. And then he came a few steps to the edge of the stage. And there was that guy next to me who was way taller and who could reach further on the stage. And I was so scared that he would just rip it out of his hands. And he took it back again, looked at the guy like, no, you're not gonna get it. And gave it to me. And it's just like, I just died that moment.
Yeah,
I mean, it's already awesome if you're lucky enough to catch it. But just think about it, the drummer of one of your favorite bands chooses you to give you the drumstick.
Yeah. And also we got a high five from Brownie.
Which you always forget.
Yeah, kind of. But yeah, that was really awesome. And afterwards we thought maybe they would come outside.
Because
later.
they usually always do, but they didn't mention it this time.
And we were scared they wouldn't come out anymore.
But we said we would wait anyway, because if we're sitting here or at the train station, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we went to the bar to get something to drink at first because we were so thirsty and it was really good.
My throat hurt so much.
Yeah. And
I don't know why.
from the place where I said I could look into the room where they were all the time, I don't know, and they changed into other clothes. Yeah, I didn't see everything. I just think it. Yeah, enough. Okay. And suddenly Brownie was there, and she went outside, and we were like, oh my God, she's there.
We were just sitting at the bar, like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna walk over to him?
We walk over to him, and he's there, and I'm like, oh my God, can we get a hug? And we got a hug from him, and it was so good. And then he said we should come with him to the merchandise
place, wherever,
yeah.
whatever. It was really nice.
He was so nice.
He was so nice.
He was really nice. He was really nice looking. But, of course, we followed him, and the other band members also appeared there. And I mean, we were kind of awkward all the time and kind of shy, but
it was still so awesome just to meet them.
Yeah.
So we let them sign all our stuff, like all our CDs.
Yeah, she has all the CDs, and they were really happy about it.
I can't believe they're even happy about that. Like it's not a big deal for me to have them because they're one of my favorite bands.
But
it's completely normal for me to have all the CDs, but they were so happy about that.
Yeah.
They were happy about everything.
It was so cool. When I gave Brownie my CD for signing, he was not even able to open it. He was like, can you open it? And I opened it and it was so awkward. I mean, he's a guy and he can't even open a fucking CD.
And also, they all signed the CD, but no, not Stefan.
Yeah. He's special.
He's very special.
And the CD is not inside, I can't show you. Well, and then we also met the drummer, and you met him first.
Yeah, of course I also let him sign my CDs, and he looked at me and just like, hey, you're the happy one with the drumstick. And I freaked out because I'm pretty sure he couldn't see the drumstick because it was behind my back, so he recognized me. And I actually just wanted to thank him for the drumstick and stuff, but when he mentioned that, I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, yeah, thanks.
And she started jumping up and down. It was so funny. And then he said to me, hey, I know you too, which was pretty cool because I didn't get a drumstick, but still. Well,
for some reason he recognized us.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And I think then I waited kind of at the back or something, and then Jim looked at me and he winked at me, and I was like, oh my God, did he just do this?
You little shit.
And when we talked to Brownie again, I got a picture with him, which is pretty cool because she took the picture with her mobile phone, and it took
a while to get, because I have so many apps I can't find my camera.
Yeah, and Brownie already put his arm around me, and I was like, well, I don't care at all.
Take your time.
Take your time. And yeah, he was so nice. I don't know, they were all really nice.
Yeah. And then, after we let them sign all our stuff, we were just standing a bit away from the merch place, whatever. And we were just like, yeah, what are we gonna do now? We kind of wanted to talk to them.
But we didn't want to bother them. And
yeah, they were talking to other people, and I don't know, I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to talk to them, but I'm too friendly. I can't just interrupt them when they're talking to other people. Even though I probably should do it, or I won't ever be able to talk to them.
Yeah, and then Brownie kind of disappeared and didn't come back anymore, so we missed our chance.
Yeah, and then Jim wanted to leave too.
Yeah, he wanted to.
He wanted to, but he wouldn't let him.
He didn't let him, because then he was there, and we were just like, Jim! and he turned around, and I was like, can we get a hug? And he, of course. But not too tight. But I hugged him tighter, because...
But he loved him.
Because it was funny, he thought it was funny, and Yeah.
And yeah, then I hugged him, and he wanted to leave again, but I told him we brought him something. And I took out a pack of knickknacks because we saw in one of the videos from the tour blog that all of them
They
kind of
love
like they loved them. And I was like, yeah, maybe he's gonna thank us and be like, yeah, that's cool. But when we gave him the knickknacks, he totally freaked out.
He was like, knick-knack, knick-knack,
Steffen, knickknacks!
Yeah.
And then the bassist Steffen, he freaked out too. And
It was so
I don't. Then he left really fast.
And
but
he was gone.
He was gone,
Just
yeah.
like Brownie didn't come back.
But really, when it happened, we were just like, what the hell?
What the hell is
What's happening?
Yeah, it was so crazy.
I mean, the stupid pack of knickknacks, it's pretty much nothing.
But
And he was so happy about it.
he was so happy. And we were happy. Everybody was
we
happy.
were happy that he was happy.
Well, and suddenly only 2 members were left. It was like Ande and Andi. And
Absolutely not confusing.
no, and we just stood there and were like, but they're all gone. I mean, they were not all gone, but I
Most
mean,
of them.
Our favorite members, let's say, like that. And we were too awkward to talk to the members who were still there, and somehow the whole thing ended and security told us we should leave.
But I don't know, why should we complain? It was awesome.
We should not complain, it was really awesome.
And then
Well, and then we had to leave, and the way from the venue to the train station was actually quite far. But we were talking about everything.
and suddenly we were there. I didn't realize it.
No, the time went over so fast, and we thought we could take a train to the main station, but there was no train anymore. It was like, I don't know, between 12 or 1 in the morning.
Yeah, something. A bit after midnight.
Yeah,
And the next train would go at like 5 a.m.
yeah, around that. And well, we had to wait there, and it was cold. Nobody was there. There was no room. There was absolutely nothing. Okay, it was well, the train station sucks.
Yeah. And first we were outside, but it was windy, so it was extremely cold. And then we went down, and that was, well, not really a room, but it was kind of a room.
It was kind of a room. It was behind some doors. And
Behind
there was no wind, but it was still really.
There was also no heating and no place to sit.
There was nothing. It was just.
I mean, it was a little warmer than outside because there was no wind.
That was
but
the only good thing.
That was
about
pretty
it.
much everything.
And we put the stuff out of our bags and sat down in our bags, and I think we then sat there like
It's so good.
this, and we tried to sleep, and I don't know, and then we started listening to music, of course.
That made it a
Dynamite
little better.
made everything better, and then we started walking up and down in the room
Yeah,
like
but-
zombies.
It was, if you didn't walk, it was extremely cold. But if you walked, your feet hurt so much because while we were at the concert and stuff.
But our feet were so cold. I thought my toes would fall off or something. Well,
I don't know. Whatever you did, it was shit.
But somehow we managed it.
Somehow we survived.
Somehow we survived, and we got back to the main station, and then we got back to
Munich.
and we had to wait a little bit for the next train, and we went to Burger King.
Which was a big mistake, which we always make. Because they're always weird or creepy people.
There are so many weird people, like really.
The last time we were in Munich, there was that really creepy guy. And this time it was just some drunk weirdo.
Who started talking about Gothics and
Satanists. And they all suck, especially the guys. You can totally forget them.
Yeah, it was so crazy. I mean, just because we were dressed in black, and he probably thought we were people who worship Satan. I don't know.
Hey, Satan's cool.
Oh man, you can't say that on the internet.
I can't say everything.
Yeah, great. And then you told him to leave and annoy someone else, and he really did. He left and annoyed the next person.
Yeah. Well, at first he was just like, what did you just say?
Yeah.
And then he left.
Well, and then we got to the train. It was really cold
Finally.
outside, and well, there's nothing more to tell actually.
No, we just drove back at home and died.
Obviously. Well, but in the end, it was probably the best concert I've ever been to out of
not because of the concert, but because of all the other stuff that happened.
because of everything.
I mean, the concert was awesome too, of course.
Thing. Yes.
But the rest,
Yeah, it was awesome.
I mean, I still can't believe we had Brownie and Jim.
No.
Because I don't know, this is.
Well, and we hope that their next concert is
Will be soon.
really soon, which will probably be fall or whatever. Hopefully. Well, and we also hope that we will pass all our final exams.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Would be really nice. Yeah. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't really have anything else to talk about.
No.
Sorry for only talking about a concert, about a band you probably don't even know, but you should know them. They're awesome.
Kissin Dynamite, okay?
Yeah.
See?
See?
Yeah, that's it. So, bye.
Bye.